Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about what to do when you feel you're stuck. And there's a very simple thing or a mindset which we use to um, to help us overcome certain problems in our life which we feel like we can't really deal with or we can't find a solution. It is actually something what we normally do always when we have problems, but we don't realize that. So let's go into this. We are multidimensional beings. So we have the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual needs at least. And we can feel that we are stuck in these areas in our life. And actually, solution to each of them it's very simple. It's a very simple technique, so please listen to this. So if you feel, for example, physical, that you've been exercising for a long time and you've been trying to lift certain weights, certain amount in kilos, you want to lift 150 kilos, or you've been trying to, do some advanced headstands in yoga, and you've been working on this for quite a long time, and at the beginning you feel really motivated and you are really determined to do this, but over the period of time you start losing your motivation and you feel like you possibly can't do it. And the emotional side is, of course, our relationships. This is most common, for example, in family relationships or in a partnership, also in friendships, that you have people around you that are pretty special, I'm sure, but because they are always around and they always do what they do, you start to, you get used to it, and you don't find it special anymore. Like your mom is doing things for you, your grandma is doing things for you, your partner is making you the coffee the way you like, they prepare the breakfast the way you like. It was once special because you were in love with them, or when they did it first time you found it really, like amazing and helpful, but it's ongoing. Over the years it just happened to be normal, and you don't see it as it's anything special anymore. And you feel like, I love them, I know why, but I'm just not in love with them anymore. Or I really appreciate that she's doing it, like your mom, for example. It's not special anymore because she's done that. And that's actually what is special, that she keeps doing that. Because it's easy to do something for once. But, when somebody's doing something for years for you, but actually, the consistency is the harder part in that. In our mental dimension is like the job related problems. You've been searching for a job for a long time, or you've been working on a project for a long time, and there are certain things which you feel like, oh my god, I can't really find a solution. I can't really see the way I to deal with this. You've been searching everything, you've been reading everything. So what do we normally do when we have a problem that we feel like we can't resolve ourselves? Well, we go to people we trust. They're either professionals, like for example, you broken a leg, you go to a doctor, right? Or your friends, or you know that they work in certain area, you go to them for advice. Now, what is the difference? It's the perspective. But there also might be at times in your life when you don't have anyone available to help you with certain things, or you just don't want to share certain things with anyone, and you just have to deal with yourself. So what you need to do is actually just get a different perspective. It's like you are going to your cupboard and you're searching for something which is just in front of your face. You think you know that because you've been opening that cupboard for years. And then somebody else comes and they say, oh, your cup is there. It was there and you saw it. You just didn't pay attention to it because you've seen it so many times that you don't really pay attention to that anymore. So how does it work in different dimensions of our life? So if you've been working on that headstand for a long time, just stop and go and do something else. Give yourself a time and a space to digest all the lessons you gained over the past 6 months, and just come back to it with the new, fresh perspective. Fall in love with it again. In the relationships, well, nobody is the same every day. You're not the same from yesterday. Because you woke up, you feel different, you think different. It's great that you remember all the lessons from yesterday. It's amazing. But it's a new day. Just because it's Monday and it's not Sunday, you are already different. You're in different mood. You have different problems to deal with. So is your partner. So is your family member. Fall in love with them again. Take a step back and look at, oh, this person really is doing all of this for me. Creates this environment where I feel safe, loved. It's amazing. Not everybody has that. Be grateful. Take a break and get to know them again. Get to know yourself again. The emotional side is also a relationship with yourself. You are not the same as you were yesterday. And the mental problems, so the mental aspect or dimension, it's also very simple. It's like you've been reading so much. The solution is just right in front of your face, I'm sure. You can't see it because you don't pay attention, because you've already seen these words so many times. You've been already doing. So if you can, just take a little break. Think about, why did you choose to do this job? Why, this project was once something exciting for you. And gain the new perspective. It is that simple. We naturally do it when you go to other people. We can also do it for ourselves. The spiritual, that's slightly complex, and I think this video would be way too long if I go into that, but if anybody is interested, I can make another video about that. But what we really need to do is just to take a break and go back to it with a new perspective. Meet this person again, like for a first time. This is why the life is so exciting for kids, because everything is new. They learn things. You go to work, there is certain, repetitiveness in the things which we do. It's like, oh, I like my coffee black, plain black coffee. Why is that? Why once I choose that this is the way I'm gonna drink my coffee? Because it's warmer than if you put the milk in it. It's bitter. You can really taste the notes in that when there is no sugar. And just take a sip of this coffee and fall in love with that again. Hope this was useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye.